Don't do the disco on RuPaul's Drag Race. Don't do it. You are going to be in the bottom and you're going to go home, girl. Okay. What's up, everybody? It's me again, and it's time to lead in, bitch. RuPaul's Drag Race episode 10. Ooh, we are getting far in this episode. I feel like it just started, and now we are down to 6 girls. This episode, it was an okay episode. I love this maxi challenge. They do it every year, and you get to see some real strengths and weaknesses, but before we talk about all of that, make sure you go down, you subscribe, you comment, you like, you share. Please support. I need it. Anyway, again, this episode was a good episode. It was the makeover challenge, and I'm always excited for this challenge. So let's just get into it. So we start out, of course, our girl Widow went home last week. And it was a sad one, but the show and the season and the competition must go on. Now, the episode starts out with the girls in the workroom. There is no mini challenge this week because it's revealed that they are doing the maxi challenge, which is the makeover challenge. And this year's makeovers are super fans. Now, first of all, let me tell you, I am highly upset, RuPaul, if you are watching this. I'm upset because I am a super fan. I don't know why I was not chosen or even in the running for this, but I would have been a great candidate. I ain't saying these girls wasn't, but I would have been a great candidate. Okay, so next time you want to do a super fan episode, please reach out to a super fan. Okay? The winner of last week, which was Jada, she was the person that chose the pairing of the queens and the super fans. And honestly, she did a good job. Most times this is a clear view of who is petty. Jada, she was not messy. She was not malicious. I think she just kind of partnered with who she felt was best, had the best chemistry, or based off of what she saw within that time. And it worked out well, I think, for just about everyone. So starting out, Jada's person, Bethany. Bethany, she had a lot of energy, and I get what Jada said. She was good on energy, so she chose her. Now, I was a little worried when homegirl said she couldn't walk in high heels or just heels in general, but Jada was really embodying a drag mother whose child is first time in drag. Like, she was giving that tough love, and I think that she really gave family values. Jackie, I was looking at her. She was kind of being judgmental towards Jada and the girl not being able to walk in heels. And I'm like, Jackie, you need to mind your business. You'll see why I said that. Heidi was tasked with, I can't think of her name, but she was tagged with the curvy girl. And the curvy girl, she was cool. Now, I think that Heidi got the short end of the stick, not because she was curvy, but the girl, she clearly was not the most confident person, which is okay. But in this, this was not a time for somebody like Heidi to have somebody that's not confident. Heidi's been struggling a lot because of certain things such as makeup and her look. So she needed somebody with a lot of confidence that could really push her over. Sherry, I really enjoyed Janet the Planet. Janet the Planet was fun. And I liked her story. She is a taller, I guess, I don't know what you call her, like, she was basically called a man when she was younger. And so she kind of grew to love Drag Race out of feeling outcast and slightly bullied. And I just really enjoyed her story. She changed her name to Janet the Planet. That is interesting. Crystal Method and her girl, I think they were like a match made in heaven from the beginning. Like, they had such such bubbly energy. And I was just, excited to see what they were going to do. Crystal seemed to really take control of her girl, and her girl was just very much so like a sponge. She was just like, do whatever you want to do to me, I'll listen. And that is kind of how Crystal is, how she's been in the competition. She's been like, taking these critiques, and she's been using it, and that's why she's been doing so well in the competition. Gigi's character, I was interested to see what she's going to do. I saw her put the hats on, and I was like, oh God, like, what costume she got for this girl? Obviously, it was something that was highly made and highly customized. So, customized, whatever. Let's see if that's even a word. So we talked about the interactions and how the relationships were in the workroom. Let's talk about these runways, because Most of the girls got it right, and some of the girls just did not get it right. So let's talk about it. Starting out with Gigi, Gigi, I've always said this whole season that I like Gigi, but I feel like her look, she's praised for being so simple, yet well executed. This week was another example, and I'm glad that Michelle and the guest judge said that, because I liked what she had, but it was just an easy way out. It was just an oversized jacket dress with hat, and it was so Gigi. I'm curious to know how would she have done had she been partnered with someone else. Because obviously that was made before she got there. Not saying she couldn't make anything, but I wonder how things would have went had she had to make something for her girl. And it just shows that she did the task. The makeup on the girl she looked just like Gigi. It was very simple face, and it was okay. But to be honest, I'm gonna give it a 2. It was cute, but I just wasn't feeling the simplicity of it, to be honest. Sherry Pie, I love her concept. Sherry Pie is a concept master. She was given this waitress look. And to be honest, like Janet the Planet, or whatever her actual name she gave her was, they look so much alike. Like, she literally took her face and put it on Janet's face, and they were the same almost person. Like, I thought that was amazing. That's talent. And obviously Sherry does the same kind of face, and she did that same face on Janet. The concept was great. It was cute, and I really didn't recognize Janet. Like, Janet, she does have some strong, bigger features about her as for a woman. But in Sherry drag, when she was her drag sister or whatever, she looked good. Like, honestly, it didn't look like her. So kudos to Sherry. I'm surprised that, she didn't place higher and if not win. Honestly, we can take Sherry out the competition and put in Janet. I think that would be a great swap, honestly. Maybe they should, instead of bringing the other person back in the finale, they bring back Janet, because Janet could take the crown. But that's just me. I ain't on the show. So I'm going to give it a 2. Jackie Cox. This week, that was not cute. I am so shocked that Jackie came out with that. And I knew it was going to be a disaster when she said disco. Okay, we know watching this show that anytime somebody has done a disco makeover or theme, it has never been cute. It's always a fail, and it seems like it's an automatic result to being in the bottom. Just like when the girls try to be Beyonce in the Snatch Game. They always end up in the bottom. So, Jackie, I didn't like it. It was a flop. It was a boot. Now, her Superfan, I feel like she held her Superfan back. I feel like she had the potential to do really great, because her Superfan was like ready. And Jackie kind of, put her in this little finger wave out, curly, wet and wavy wig and this little romper. It just was not cute. And it looked like she took the fabric off the wall that RuPaul has in the workroom and made these little rompers. It wasn't cute. Boo. Crystal Method. Oh my God, that was so cute. Like, it was cute. Even before I knew what the concept was, like, it was the cutest thing. And like, she really took this challenge and made it like something that was out of this world. I will say that's probably one of my favorite makeovers of all time. Even like when Naomi Smalls did her little makeover last year for All Stars 4, like, that's what I like to see. I hate to see matching outfits. I feel like when people do matching outfits or color coordinating, like if there's no true concept behind it, I think that's a safe way. And honestly, that's good because you want to be safe. But Crystal really took a chance, just like Naomi took a chance, and it worked out. Like, I'm glad the judges received it. I lived, especially knowing that it was Bernie and Ernie and Bert, or whatever it is. I thought it was Hey Arnold, but I loved it. The runway was good. Her Superfan, oh my God, like, I felt like I was watching two Crystal Methods. Like, they were the same person. Her energy just went into her body and just, it was everything. I'm going to give it a 2. Heidi in Closet, girl, I don't know what that was, but that was pretty bad. And honestly, like, it does not make sense for the Superfan's makeup to look better, but that's what it was. And I just feel so bad for Heidi because I feel like she got the short end of the stick, not because the girl was curvy, but the girl needed a lot of confidence. And I feel like a lot of the time Heidi needed, she had to spend boosting that girl's confidence. I really feel that, I'm not saying she would have placed any different, but Heidi was very limited with resources. She even said that she had to borrow the garment from somewhere. Like, where'd she get that garment? I mean, I'm throwing no shade, but Widow already went home. So where'd she get that garment? Listen, I really feel like Heidi did the best she could do. In terms of the Superfan. Now, her own outfit, I don't know what that was, with them sleeves and stuff. That was not cute, Heidi. And another person doing disco. Like I said, disco is a fail. Don't do the disco on RuPaul's Drag Race. Don't do it. You are going to be in the bottom and you're going to go home, girl. Okay. Oh, yeah. Boo. Boo, Heidi. I'm sorry, girl. Jada Essence Hall. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I'm really glad that she won because she made the outfit. Let's start there. She made both their outfits. It was not something that was bought from the house. She made it. So that's points there. She was the one that was making sure all the super fans had a good time. She was lifting them up, talking to them. She was giving you real drag mother, and you can tell she was just as excited that they were excited for her. And that's important. Like, she really embodies a person that is for the people. And in this case, she was for the fans. So I lived. The runway was cute. It was definitely Jada. It was obviously like a spin on a little pageant with a little Great Gatsby, red, whatever you want to call it. It was cute. Her person, I was really proud of her. She walked in those high heels and I enjoyed her. I think her Superfan was a little bit more in character before the main stage. But on the main stage, she still pushed through and it got Jada the win. So congrats to Jada. Honestly, I really thought that it was going to be Crystal. And I would have been okay with a double win in this case between Crystal and Jada. But congrats to Jada. She has her third win. And right now, she is the top runner. Hello. So 2 on the runway, Jada. So this lip sync. Okay. First of all, it was a double Shantae, but I don't know why. I don't understand why RuPaul wanted to keep Jackie. Like, Jackie has been cool. I've enjoyed her. She has not won a challenge, and she's been in the bottom now twice. At this point, it didn't matter. That lip sync was won by Heidi. Heidi won in lip sync. Jackie has a certain type of lip sync style, and, she's very theatrical, and she wants to be comedy, because realistically, she can't do the other stuff. She can't dance. She can't turn it out. And that's how you know that if she ended the bottom again, she will be going home. Period. The reason that RuPaul called Heidi's name first is because she won the lip sync. The producer must got in her ear in a little walkie-talkie and said, RuPaul, girl, call both. Because there is no way that that lip sync was as iconic as other double Shantaes. That was not a Cameron and a Eureka. That was not an Alyssa Edwards and Tatiana. I mean, that was not a double Shantae. I'm sorry, Jackie. Also, one thing I hate about lip syncs, I hate in lip syncs when one of the girls is just turn it out and the other girl comes over and clings on to her. I'm like, girl, get off me. I'm trying to lip sync so I can win. Like, I don't like that. In Untucked or at the end of the episode, Jackie was saying they fed off each other's energy. No, girl, you brought your energy over to Heidi and clamped your energy onto Heidi and she couldn't get off. She'll be rude. She can't hit you. So she had to play it off. I hate that. I hate that in lip syncs, okay? Another reason why that was Heidi's lip sync. Jackie knew she lost it. She knew she lost it. That's why she came over there and grabbed onto my homegirl for dear life. She was like, ooh, girl, Anyway, this week's Untucked, it was not really a dramatic one. It's getting down, so it's going to be less drama in Untucked. This one was mainly about the acceptance of Heidi and Jackie knowing that they were at the bottom. And it was pretty clear. Like, the other 4 girls, they obviously had great critiques, and these 2 didn't. So it was pretty much, that's what it was. I like that Jackie and Heidi were kind of at peace with it. They both kind of accepted and were just ready to lip sync, and whatever happened will happen. I feel like they both had kind of given up in terms of whatever happens, what happens. Because, first of all, if I'm about to lip sync, I'm not going to be thinking like that. But maybe that's why they stayed, because they didn't show a weakness in terms of being defeated in their head. They did what they had to do because it is a lip sync for your life. It's time for you to show what you can do to stay. And I guess both of them showed what they had to do. So in Untucked, they were just preparing for that, and that's that on that. Also in Untucked, Jada, she basically tapped into more of how she was excited for the Superfan situation, and I like that. I like that. I think that they showed a lot of Jada this episode. They wanted us to get to know who she was. And I think that's important. They even showed her boyfriend in the earlier part of the episode. And it just makes me think, I wonder what happened to when they used to have the families and people that they knew call in and show them a video. I don't know what happened to that. I know last year there was a lot of girls having issues or being upset that they didn't get a call. So maybe they got rid of it because maybe it wasn't really a fair way to do it. But I missed that. And this episode, we didn't get that, but we were able to see a lot of Jada. And hopefully we'll see more of the remaining 6 in the next 2 episodes. But there was some little shade from between Heidi and Sherry. You know, Sherry, she's an interesting type of person. She is kind of a mean girl. Every time you see her, and that may be because they're editing her out or editing her to look like that, but she just kind of is always shady or saying something kind of slightly rude. You know, I'm glad that Heidi didn't take it that way. But Sherry, she's kind of a mean girl. Jackie mentioned that she doesn't do makeup. She's not a makeup artist. I'm like, okay, but girl, but your makeup looks fine every time you do, you know, 15-minute drag for the mini challenges. So, I mean, it shouldn't be that difficult for you to put some makeup on somebody. I don't do makeup, so I don't know. But I will say her drag Superfan makeup was barely existent. It was barely on her face. With that being said, this episode, good episode. It was a double shuntate, even though it shouldn't have been. But nonetheless, it was a good episode. I love to see the makeovers and the Superfans. Like, they were great. They were cute. I should have been there getting made over and stuff like that because I am a super fan. But it's cool. Maybe next season I'll be on. Until then, I'm going to lean out. I want to know what y'all think about the pairing. Do you think things would have went different if the girls had been partnered with other Superfans? I'm going to keep on doing what I need to do and keep on giving y'all this content. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Watch these videos. Go down and comment and click the red button that says subscribe. Okay? Until then, I'll talk to y'all later and y'all have a good day. Bye.